Greetings everyone. We are proud to present Sentinel Shield, a youth-led solution created for this hackathon. Today, social media dominates how young people connect, learn, and express themselves. But with that comes a darker side, daily exposure to harmful, toxic, and even traumatic content. Whether it's violence, body shaming, or misinformation, this content impacts mental health, contributing to raising levels of anxiety, depression, and burnout among youth. Sentinel Shield is designed as a practical and empowering response. It's a browser extension that uses AI to detect harmful content in real time, blur it before it harms the user, and explain why it was flagged. What makes it unique is personalization. Every user gets to set their own triggers, things they personally want to avoid, like eating disorders or cultural stigmas. At the same time, the tools foster media and information literacy by turning each blog post into a chance to reflect and learn. Our vision is simple yet powerful: safer, smarter, and more resilient online experience for young people worldwide. Now, I'm leaving the floor for my next team.
Well, our proposed solution is to personally find out which things could trigger trauma, or maybe which things or which text the user will regard as hate speech. Our AI will use the scanned input to generate a number, and that number will be used to blur warnings or offer option to view them or skip the entire content. Each blur also includes a short explanation of why it was done so, to promote awareness and choice and digital resilience. For short term, we want to reduce trauma and improve safety, but in the long run, we want to build a better resilience tracking using sophisticated growth modules. Also, we intend to use graph neural network to detect disinformation and hate campaigns. Our model uniquely aligns with the UNESCO Hackathon goals, stands out through personalization, education, and empowerment. It also includes media literacy through real-world content, and with support from others, we could expand the app's horizons by implementing it in other social media.
For future ambitions, we're going to scale our design of this Sentinel Shield, but for that, we are going to implement some methods, and we're going to explain that. So basically, we are designing some robot-based model to detect and predict our hate speech and traumatic words for X site. And this is the backend and front-end part. And basically, we are searching for some offensive tweets that are very much available on Twitter, as you can see. And our model is predicting this content as an offensive language, scoring almost 90%. You can see it's feeding data into the backend and scoring the text or tweets, you can say, based on the model's results and outputs. So another feature is here that we can just personalized words that can be inputted here, and those can be saved. And for the future preference, those words will be flagged and won't be shown to the user. So this is it. This is our model.
Well, as shown by the previous presenter, if we want to generate whether the content is traumatic or not, then first we will give the user inputs like before, and afterwards we will use the user input to generate a context from and match the context with the context of the Twitter using this max score, and a threshold value is calculated. That threshold value will be used to actually decide whether the content should be flagged as something traumatic or not. If the content is flagged as something traumatic, then it will be blurred as such, and these two buttons will be shown. One is why it is masked, and another one is show content. Why it is masked will give us an explanation, and if we go back and use show content, then the show content will show us the actual information, and which could be tracked to find user resilience.